Good morning, everybody, or nearly afternoon as it is. We're back down here at the garden. It's coming up fairly good. I'll take you for a little walk up and down my rows. These rows down here is the field corn and pole beans. These bottom two are, and then we just got some field corn, a couple rows ahead. And then the upper 6 rows are silver queen. Now the birds got in here and tore stuff up. I come back in here yesterday. We had good rain day before yesterday, and I got in here with a farm all just kind of loosened the soil up on each side of them. Then we had a good rain. Yesterday I come in here and thinned it out, and I actually moved some of my plants to some of the areas the birds would eat. So I've spaced it out like I want to, kind of basically, you should say it's like I've hoed it, but I've done it with a hand shovel and relocated some of the plants. Filled in these top 5 rows pretty good. If they live, we'll see. I'll keep them watered in with that little tank on the back of my farm all. The field corn and beans, pole beans, we're just gonna let that go. Most of it's gonna be, I'll thin it out when it gets up a little bit higher, but I'm not gonna fool with moving it. Lower garden here, this upper row is the one the birds tore it up good. We're gonna let them grow on out. Then we got, don't see a lot down through there. I mean, you do, but I do, but y'all may not. But anyways, the okra's coming on up pretty good. And the squash is great. Squash gonna need some heavy thinning. Now I'm gonna come down here in a little bit with my little hand shovel and pick me out some of these squash plants. And I'm gonna transplant them to containers, and I'll grow about 7 or 8 squash plants in containers. That squash gonna need some heavy thinning, but I planted everything with a corn plate, which had me putting way too many okra and squash seeds out. But okra and squash seeds wasn't too expensive. None of the seed was too expensive except for silver queen, and I mean it was okra and a squash and stuff like that. I mean it was like $2 and $3, but silver queen it was $25. But that's my plan for today. I just gonna do a little update on how the garden's coming along. If this will come on up, it's about a foot high. I'm gonna lay some fertilizer by it and then hill it, bring some dirt in against the plants. And one thing I've learned over the years, and I grew a garden probably all my life really, but one thing I've learned over the years is I always end up getting plenty of food. I mean, I've never grew a garden and just not got anything. I mean, like I said, even last year's garden got away from us with weeds, and I really just let it go because I just had so much produce. I mean, I had so much okra and squash and blueberries and bell peppers in the freezer that I either need to buy another freezer or just quit harvesting. And I harvested a lot of it and just give it away. But even when I've not had a good year, I've generally had plenty to put up. So. But this year is a little different, and I got this farm all. I picked it up, a few months ago. Kind of what I started the channel because of, the farm all. And, I think it's going to help me with weed control. I mean, that's really the big thing is weed control. That's what always gets me just about every year is weeds. And I'm hoping this year weed control will be a little bit better with this farm all. We'll see how it all works out. I've enjoyed working on the old tractor. I've enjoyed the people that I've dealt with and fixing it up and buying stuff from. It's kind of a hobby for most everybody I deal with here. I just you know. So anyways, just thought I'd do a little update on the garden. If anybody's watching, I appreciate you watching this channel. You know, like and subscribe and share and all that kind of stuff, and it'll hopefully it'll come on along. I've enjoyed this, and I enjoy working in the shop with different stuff. I got 2 or 3 projects in there I can maybe bring you along. I got a low double sink. I got a frame up around it, and I'll build me an outdoor sink. I don't know, I could bring you along on that little 4.3 of my son's truck, but I'm not really sure what's going to happen there, whether he's going to end up buying a used one, or I know he's going to buy another truck. He's got a grandbaby in that little single cab truck. He said, I got to do something different, so I know he's going to buy him another truck. But anyways, I'm going to keep you out around the farm, let you kind of see what all I'm doing. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. And got any questions about anything you see, just ask me. I try to read through the comments and see what anybody might have to say. Try to always be nice. And beautiful day here in Morris, Alabama. Sun's shining, probably about pushing 80 degrees, the warmest day we've had in a while. So this will really be good for the garden. Wasn't near as cold last night. So them warmer nights will help a lot. Sunshine, some warmer nights, and plenty of rain, or enough rain. Well, these gardens will grow pretty good. A little fertilizer, I guess. Down my little garden over on the hill. I guess you can kind of see it over there. It's not looking too good at all. I got a cucumber patch over I really would like to see do a little better. I'm not worried about the squash. I'll have enough squash in this lower garden here to take care of us. The only reason I even planted it is I just had the squash seed left over. But I may sprig out some of the cucumbers and do something a little different over there. I may sprig them out into some little grow cups here, keep them alive, and maybe get over there. I thought about getting over there with a tiller and just really softening the soil up and maybe replanting them again. Not sure how that's going to work out. This is the first year I really never tilled anything. I mean, because of the farm, I turned it with a turn plow and then disc it. Usually I will always till soil, and it's made a difference. I mean, the lower garden here, it's where I plant every year, so it's fairly soft dirt already. It's not a big deal. But the upper one, it was just turned and disc, and it's a little clumpy. And a tiller kind of takes the clumpiness out of the soil. And if you ever get it all clumpy and such as that, it takes a while to get it out. You know, just disking and this and that and the other. But so I'll probably use the tiller next year. It just seems like to me it does make things makes a little soft, much softer soil. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm gonna get busy here and get a little bit done, and I'll update you as I make a little progress. Have a wonderful day. We'll catch you back up here in a little bit.